If you never learn the difference between an argument and an excuse, you will never be able to hold yourself accountable. An argument is a legitimate reason defining a temporary obstacle to the completion of your goals, whereas an excuse is a convenient justification for continuing to exist as a mediocre human being. Too many people are unsurpassed in creating excuses everywhere they go and in all areas of their lives. Through my nursing and holistic coaching experience, I've met numerous individuals with reversible diseases who say their family members wouldn't get on board with a lifestyle change or the money's not enough. I tell them, if you stop buying the toxic, health-compromising food you're eating right now and replace it with whole organic plant-based food, you would have the money to establish a great diet plan and turn your health around. Well, they often don't like hearing that. The moment I place the responsibility in their hands by circumventing their reasoning that their relatives won't cooperate or the money wouldn't suffice, they really don't like it. In other cases, and that's really sad to see, people may initially show enthusiasm, but then when it comes to applying these principles, they give up because ultimately they have no faith in their own ability to regain their health. If the disease is a newly found or a hereditary one, they prefer to relax either into the newly found and just at the beginning stage comfort zone or into the heredity comfort zone. If it is a condition that has already progressed over the course of several years, on the other hand, they then like to use "it's too late now, it's been going on for too long" as a comfort zone. I've heard these excuses masquerading as arguments from close relatives and patients alike. In over 90% of cases, such rationalizations are excuses, not arguments. Did you know that the exact same observation holds true for finances? I have seen people drowning in $30,000, even $40,000 of credit card debt, to the point where the banks won't allow them to use credit cards anymore, so they have to rely on limited means from a job until most of their debt is paid off. Usually they don't have high-paying jobs, which is why they get into these horrific debt situations, on top of being financially uneducated to begin with. While part of helping my clients in the financial aspect is teaching them how to get rid of credit card debt, I always emphasize that the type of discipline needed to accomplish this is the same discipline required in bringing your health to an optimal level. This is why the system offered in my book works across the board with the 5 life aspects. Just as poor quality food is a huge temptation with the common rationalization that it is tasty, so is the desire for spending money for all the wrong purposes, like displaying status to keep up with the myriads of Joneses we've assigned a special place in our lives for all the wrong reasons. The same focus and discipline are called for to reverse such habits as in every other pillar of life, once you see the difference between clutter and essential needs associated with each pillar. To remind, as I've discussed previously, holistic self-confidence doesn't only relate to excellent physical and mental health. Health is just one of 5 categories where you can and should be confident by being in control through knowledge, planning, and implementation with integrity. Your spirituality, career, finances, and relationships are no less essential than your health. During coaching sessions, we set goals, create a plan, and push through it all via implementation until you realize you're entirely capable of doing an outstanding job in all life aspects and become more cognizant of your true abilities to build holistic self-confidence.